So it's July 15th, 2020. I never liked Tony Robbins, motivational speaker. Uh, I don't know why. He just grated against me. But he's kind of retired that occupation. And now he has a pretty interesting podcast because he's an excellent interviewer. And he was interviewing Dr. Michael Levitt, world-renowned doctor and authority on epidemics and diseases, and the guy just deals with facts. This guy has virtually been drummed out by the media because he is not, his message is, we don't need to be afraid. A couple of important salient points are, one is that even if you let COVID-19 run its course and didn't do a fucking thing to stop it, the shit tops out at about around 1 in 1,000 people. That's the max as far as deaths. 1 out of 1,000. Now, I don't know what the actual stats are when it comes to driving in Los Angeles traffic, but I would dare say that every time you do, you got to reset the button because there's no telling, and I would say that my chances of driving from Canoga Park, where I'm at right now, down to Long Beach, on any given day, if I thought I only had a 1 in 1,000 chance of getting in an accident and either getting fucking mutilated by metal rending glass or killed, if I thought I only had a 1 in 1,000 chance, I'd be fucking flying free and happy. Because on any given day, the best case scenario when there's the least amount of traffic, it's still a fucking dangerous wild mouse terror ride. Another fucking point that he makes is that worldwide, all the deaths that are on planet Earth from COVID-19, there is 8% of them are from people under 65. And more than 50% are people over 80. Look, I get it. We're all worried about dear old bed-sore-ridden grandma in the nursing home. She's fucking miserable and on death's door. If you really gave a fuck about grandma to begin with, she wouldn't be in a fucking nursing home, so shut your fucking pie hole. But the other thing is, if we thought that this was, I don't know why we don't think it is, in order to save mankind, stay safe. You want to stay safe? Stop letting more than 200 species a day go extinct on planet Earth. That's a fact. Stop letting fucking top of the food chain, mammalian and whatever other kind of life, predators and prey, go extinct. If we thought that we needed to save our rhinos and our tigers and our lions and bears, oh my, and we said, you know what, we've already fucked up the ecology of the entire planet anyway, so this thing about invasive species, we got the fucking a snakehead fish in the Sacramento Delta eating up all the goddamn dart minnows you fucking faggot ass motherfuckers are so worried about. So why not take a lot of these endangered predators whether they're aggro gorillas or fucking hungry lions and tigers, and let them run free in the American Wild West, where we could get all these white bread, Black Lives Matter supporting fucking professor fucking queers to fucking keep their lives secure. Because that way they're not getting poached by fucking hungry Black lives are hungry in Africa people. That way we don't have tiger tails and monkey paws and rhino horns sold so they can be dried and crushed out, so some fucking queer-ass Japanese fucking executive thinks he could put it in his Red Bull and get a fucking hard-on. Well, so if we let a population of endangered species, near extinction list predators go in the American West, where there is plenty of space, why not? And you just put a fucking Mando hands-off rule. Anyone caught fucking with one of these animals, you get shot in your fucking dome instant. So now, what are they going to do? They're going to run around and they're going to look for fucking food. Well, if you're not allowed to fuck with them, it doesn't matter what they eat. First, they're going to eat the fat, lazy cows. You know what you're going to have is some lean, free-range fucking beef coming. And once they can't catch all the fucking beef and the sheep or whatever, they're going to start going after humans. Big fucking deal. We got too many of us on this planet as it is. That is the fucking problem about why there's COVID to begin with. Because people in China and Mexico have their ducks and pigs and chickens living inside the house with them. Because they need their food close by, because otherwise they're going to starve. So let's just take a theoretic scenario, and you got all these lions and tigers and bears, oh my, running around the American West or whatever country, and they're allowed to. There's no habitat encroachment because the whole place is their habitat now. We need to save the fucking top of the food line because if you don't save those motherfuckers, then every other species underneath them is going to fall by the wayside. And when we are the last of it, then guess who's next, motherfuckers? So now you've got a fucking 500-pound Siberian tiger walking down the streets of LA, and he's kind of got a big old fucking couple of drool stalactites hanging off the side of his mouth. You know this motherfucker's hungry. Well, I imagine all the fat people are going to be throwing hamburgers at him from the fucking Del Taco windows or whatever, but he starts running after a group of people because he spies one in that group. And in that group of people, as we're perusing our shopping day at a fucking 3rd Street promenade, there's me and Granny running away from him. And it turns out, dear old decrepit Granny, she's actually got some fucking go in her get-up sticks. And I gotta, put some effort into keeping up. Grandma, when did you start learning how to run? She's like, fear will fucking make a motherfucker go. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna trip her. I'm gonna say, hey, guess what, Granny? I know that sucks, but you've already lived most of your life. I still got some years to go. And, we all need some chance to fucking rectify our mistakes. Love you, toodles, and fucking let that tiger eat dear old Granny. Yeah, it's gonna hurt when he puts the death bite on her neck for a second. But nature's fucking evolved this shit. They don't want the little fucking snow monkeys or the fucking caribous to suffer long. That's why they make those cats so motherfucking strong. They do a chomp on your spine, you are out of it. Granny was kind of begging for that fucking shit to happen anyway, because she wakes up even with her new hips and Botox lips and she's still not fucking comfortable. You know why? Because it's only been in the last few hundred years that mankind has even gotten to the point to where you could have 80 and 90-year-olds. The fact that you people are fucking worried about, oh, you killer, you're gonna cough your poisonous sputum in here, and my octogenarian grandma is gonna fucking, oh, she's gonna succumb. Hey, look there, pal.
Put her in a nursing home.
You put her in a nursing home because you really don't want her fucking shitting her fucking depends in your house anyway. So you don't pretend like you give a fuck. And the other thing is, she's like 3 times the lifetime expectancy of humans for 97% of all mankind's history. So now, I'm pretty sure, for one thing, let's be real. Great-grandmothers and grandfathers, they aren't fucking. So there's one thing that's a quality of life issue right there. The other thing is, everything hurts. You wake up, you feel like Lestat in Interview with the Vampire, who sat in a coffin for 1,000 years. You ain't had a fucking drink. You're nothing but a bunch of clacking, dry, dusty bones getting up, and that shit hurts. And you're in a world of young, stupid fucks, and you just hate everything. The music sucks because you have monotonal idiots fucking auto-tuning their C-rap fucking bullshit. You got fucking idiots that have cars that are loud now. They're just not very fast. Because since you can't really go fast, let's just sound fast. And then you got nothing but fucking greedy pieces of shit. All your political ideologies, those are out the window. What is left for fucking dear old great Granny Gertrude? Just, if you see 100-year-old dude and he's in a wheelchair and he's even lost his power of speech, but he just looks at you with these pleading eyes. Look, he's not asking for an ice cream sandwich. He's saying, please, push me near a cliff. I'll do the rest. I just want to end this fucking misery. Stop crying about something that is not a fucking threat. This deal about the COVID, I don't even give a fuck. We can all be commies. We can all be capitalists. Just figure it the fuck out and stop fucking with us. Because I'm 61 right now. I'm just about knocking on that fucking demographic doorstep. So if I'm not worried about it, then shut your fucking 37-year-old entertainment Hollywood fucking queer industry fucking mouths about, oh, I'm so, we're all white people are racist and everybody's a fucking killer because they're not wearing a mask. Hey, stupid. If you could get do-it-yourself instructions from the CDC on how to make a fucking cloth mask, oh yeah, that's really fucking sanitary and scientific. I'm sure that everybody is fucking just so methodical and careful about constructing their own viral prevention tool. Or better yet, if I could go over to Walmart and on the back of fucking Julio's car, he's got a whole array of swap meat fucking leftovers, and I could wrap a fucking bean-dana around my face, and we're gonna call that viral protection? Don't fucking tell me what I need to wear. I don't know where the fuck you bunch of scared little fucking queers think you're worried about a fucking germ. You better worry about me fucking knocking you the fuck out, talking shit to me, assholes.